Have you ever met someone who just radiates influence? They walk into a room, and you instantly feel drawn to them, inspired, ready to listen. That's charisma. But then, there's another kind of power, the subtle, insidious kind that leaves you feeling drained, confused, and questioning yourself without ever quite understanding how you got there. That's covert control. In our complex social world, navigating these forces is essential. We're constantly interacting with people who exert power, whether consciously or unconsciously, for good or for ill. But how do you tell the difference between genuine, empowering influence and hidden manipulation that slowly erodes your autonomy? Today, we're diving deep into the hidden language of power, exploring the stark differences between unconscious charisma and covert control, and equipping you with the tools to decode them. Let's begin with charisma. What is it, really? It's often misunderstood as mere attractiveness or a dazzling personality. But true charisma, at its core, is an unconscious ability to inspire trust, admiration, and loyalty. It's an authentic presence that draws people in, not through force, but through connection. Psychologically, charismatic individuals often possess high emotional intelligence. They're adept at reading others, empathizing, and communicating a vision that resonates deeply. They embody genuine confidence, not arrogance, and their self-assuredness often makes others feel more secure in their presence. Think of leaders who uplift their teams, or speakers who make you feel truly seen and understood. They project a sense of purpose and integrity that feels infectious. When you're around someone with genuine charisma, you typically feel inspired and motivated. You feel a surge of positive energy, a belief in possibilities. Respected and valued, they make you feel heard, like your contributions matter. Empowered, you feel more capable, more confident in your own abilities, not less. A sense of shared vision, you feel like you're part of something bigger, moving towards a common, positive goal. Charisma taps into our fundamental human need for connection and meaning. It has a magnetic pull that comes from a place of genuine goodwill and a belief in collective potential. It's an open hand, inviting you to collaborate and grow together. Now, let's turn to its insidious counterpart, covert control. This is where power takes a darker, more manipulative turn. Unlike charisma, which is open and empowering, covert control operates in the shadows, subtly eroding your boundaries, self-esteem, and autonomy, often without you even realizing it. The goal isn't mutual growth, but personal gain, dominance, or maintaining power over another. Covert control employs a toolkit of psychological tactics. You might recognize some of these: gaslighting, making you doubt your own perceptions, memory, or sanity. That never happened, or you're too sensitive. Guilt tripping, using your sense of obligation or empathy against you. After everything I've done for you. Playing the victim, constantly portraying themselves as the suffering party to manipulate. Sympathy and avoid accountability. Triangulation, introducing a third party into a conflict to divide and conquer or to make you feel isolated. Passive aggression, expressing hostility or resistance indirectly, making it hard to confront. Conditional love or acceptance. You rate only valued or loved if you meet certain unspoken demands or expectations. When you're under the influence of covert control, you often feel confused and anxious, a constant sense of unease, walking on eggshells. Drained and exhausted, your energy is depleted trying to meet their demands or decode their intentions. Guilty or obligated, a persistent feeling that you owe them something, or that you're always falling short. Isolated, they might subtly alienate you from friends or family who could see through their tactics. A diminished sense of self-worth, your confidence slowly erodes as you constantly doubt yourself. The key difference is intent. Charisma seeks to elevate and inspire, leading to genuine connections and positive outcomes for everyone involved. Covert control, however, is fundamentally self-serving. It's about maintaining power, often at your expense, by creating dependency, insecurity, or obligation. So, how do you distinguish between these two powerful forces in your own life? It boils down to a few critical indicators. First, how do you feel asterisk? This is perhaps the most crucial compass. After interacting with a charismatic person, you generally feel energized, uplifted, clear-headed, and respected. After interacting with someone employing covert control, you often feel confused, drained, anxious, guilty, or like you've just been put down or manipulated. Trust your gut feeling. It's a powerful warning system. Second, what is their intent asterisk? While intent can be hard to discern directly, observe the patterns. Does their influence lead to your empowerment and growth, or does it consistently benefit them at your expense? Charismatic individuals encourage your independence. Controllers foster your dependence. Third, consider transparency versus opacity. Charismatic influence tends to be more open and direct. Their actions generally align with their words. Covert controllers, by definition, operate subtly. Their intentions often veiled, their communication indirect, and their behavior contradictory. They often deny their manipulative actions when confronted. Fourth, empowerment versus disempowerment. A truly charismatic person wants to see you succeed, to help you find your own strength and voice. A covert controller, consciously or unconsciously, aims to keep you in a less powerful position, to ensure you rely on them or bend to their will. They might offer help that actually disempowers you in the long run. Finally, observe consistency. Charismatic people tend to be consistent in their positive influence. Covert controllers often have on and off switches, being charming one moment and cold or demanding the next, creating a cycle of confusion and hope that keeps you hooked. Recognizing these patterns takes practice and self-awareness. It means paying attention not just to what people say, but to how they make you feel and how their actions consistently impact your well-being. Understanding the hidden language of power, the subtle dance between unconscious charisma and covert control, is a fundamental skill for navigating our relationships and our world. It empowers you to not only protect yourself from manipulation, but also to cultivate your own authentic, positive influence. The goal isn't to be cynical, but to be discerning. By trusting your feelings, observing patterns of intent, and recognizing the tactics of control, you can choose to engage with those who uplift and inspire you, fostering genuine, healthy connections. Stay curious, stay aware, and keep building a deeper understanding of the human mind. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.